The show was incredible. You were so entertaining.
Thank you. I'm so excited here. We have Dash in the house, all right.
That's right. So first, before we talk about anything else, I want to know what led you to create DC Fashion Week?
Well, as a former model and actor, I ventured into designing. I have my own collection, COUTURE International, and also Magnum underwear. And I noticed that here in the district, we didn't have a platform to really showcase fashion. And there wasn't any organization that gathered us all together. So we launched our Fashion Industry Networking Party where we let our peers, our competitors, anyone that has a love of fashion. And I learned that so many people who had other jobs, whether they worked on the Hill, they were doctors and lawyers and teachers and engineers, as you heard from other people, they really still have fashion. And we're so fortunate to have a city where you can follow your passion and actually earn a living at it. So DC is great for doing that. So that helped me launch DC Fashion Week. Is patent and trademark, so that I have the original Fashion Week, the only one recognized by the mayor's office in the District of Columbia. And it's just been amazing. The embassies give us amazing support, bringing in designers from all over the globe. They love our city. It's a great creative economy, and we're celebrating our 37th season. Well, we're super excited to still have the Washington Menswear Collection show because I started off as a menswear designer, and I think menswear fashion is very, very important. One of the things that we noticed that, like, for example, we gave an example of the president. When President Obama was in office, I was told, that he wore the same tuxedo to all the formal events. But Michelle, of course, did not, because the fashion was always focused on Michelle, which is great. She was an amazing first lady, had a great sense of fashion. But we want to elevate, because men don't want to just wear the same old boring suit. So here we had an eclectic group of designers. They're extremely talented. They dress a lot of celebrities. They dress a lot of high influencers. And they just have a lot of creativity, and they're right here in the nation's capital. So we're super excited about that. And we're here at the historic place, the Patterson Mansion, here in DuPont Circle. So it's just an amazing venue, amazing designers, and you saw the design, you saw the models. So our website, of course, is dcfashionweek.org. Our social media is official DC Fashion Week, and anything that says DC Fashion Week.
The show was amazing. It's always amazing to see designers doing menswear because we get the short end of the stick. I do menswear, but I also do women's wear. I do men and women formal wear. But tonight was just amazing just to see all the talent, and the models were excellent.
I'm a menswear designer located in Baltimore, Maryland, but I'm from DC. And whenever DC Fashion Week has an event, I try to support it. The events are top notch. The models are first class. So whenever he calls, I'm like, Ian, I'm there. And I've been doing shows with him since he started about 15 to 18 years ago. Every piece that I showed about 20 looks. Each look is something that I kind of doodled and brought to life. Some of the fabrics I've had for 10 years, and I didn't do anything with it until I figured out the right thing to do with it. And then some fabrics I found maybe last week and was like, oh, this has to go in the line. So it's a curated collection of looks that I wanted to show. And I also didn't want to show pieces that I already showed in DC Fashion Week last season. So all 20 pieces were new looks. So you get a little bit more when you come to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's almost like I'm your primary care physician when it comes to clothes.
I love that.
We understand you inside and out.
My designs are like a combination of streetwear, tailored clothing, and now I've been watching Chanel videos on YouTube, so I'm trying to learn couture techniques to bring that into what I'm doing also. This line was really about experimentation, experimenting with new shapes, new silhouettes, fabrics, things of that nature, and not using typical menswear fabrics. And one of the looks I did was a chiffon t-shirt, V-neck, that went under one of the looks, exaggerating silhouettes. I also did a extended bomber jacket that came to the floor with exactly. So it's just, just being a little more imaginative and creative, and just trying to push past the normal boundaries that are set in menswear as far as how you have to dress, how you have to look, what you have to wear. I get a certain satisfaction, because I'm pushing myself to try something new, to do something different.